With a mission to redefine access to cryptocurrency and Web3, Pi Network is breaking barriers that have long limited participation in the financial revolution. What if I told you that while traditional crypto miners are burning through massive amounts of energy and expensive equipment, millions of people worldwide are quietly revolutionizing finance with nothing but their smartphones? This is about Pi Network breaking barriers that have kept ordinary people locked out of the financial revolution for decades. Now I want to hear from you. What barriers did traditional cryptocurrency create for you personally? And how has Pi Network changed your perspective on digital finance? Are you more interested in the mobile mining revolution, the Web3 integration, or the potential for real-world commerce? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I read every single one and your insights help shape our future coverage. Let's first greet and welcome pioneers from every corner of the globe. If you're new to this channel, you've discovered the ultimate destination for Pi Network insights and the future of decentralized finance. Whether you're turning from different country like United States, Philippines, Papua New Guinea, India, Nigeria, Canada, Kenya, or anywhere else on this beautiful planet, we're diving deep into how Pi Network is not just participating in the crypto revolution, but completely rewriting the rules of what digital finance can become. Before we explore this incredible journey together, I want to see our global Pi family unite. Please join our community by smash subscribe button and ring notification bell if you haven't already, so you never miss an update. Also, comment PI Network to the moon along with your country to show the world just how massive and united our pioneer movement really is across every continent. I'm Nathan, and as you see on this blog post, I'm going to reveal exactly how Pi Network is dismantling the barriers that have made cryptocurrency an exclusive club for the wealthy and technically savvy. You'll discover the revolutionary mining protocol that's changing everything, the Web3 integration that's putting power back into users' hands, and why PiCoin represents a completely different approach to digital assets. Plus, I'll share the latest developments on the mainnet launch and what this means for the 35 million pioneers already part of this movement. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why Pi Network represents nothing less than a new chapter in the future of finance. Traditional cryptocurrency has created a massive divide in the digital economy. On one side, you have Bitcoin mining operations that consume more electricity than entire countries, requiring industrial-scale investments and technical expertise that most people simply don't possess. On the other side, you have millions of people worldwide who want to participate in the financial revolution, but have been systematically excluded by these overwhelming barriers of cost, complexity, and accessibility. Pi Network was founded on a revolutionary principle that cryptocurrency should be accessible to everyone, not just those with deep pockets or computer science degrees. This isn't just about inclusion for the sake of it. This is about recognizing that true financial revolution can only happen when it reaches every smartphone, every community, and every person who has been left behind by traditional financial systems. Pi Network breaks every rule in the cryptocurrency playbook. While other networks demand expensive hardware and consume massive amounts of energy, Pi Network allows users to mine PiCoin directly from their smartphones with a simple tap once every 24 hours. This mobile-first approach isn't just convenient, it's democratically revolutionary. It eliminates the barriers of cost and complexity that have made cryptocurrency mining an exclusive activity for the privileged few. Think about the profound implications of this innovation. A student in Kenya can participate in the same global financial network as a tech entrepreneur in Silicon Valley. A grandmother in rural India can earn digital assets with the same ease as a Wall Street trader. This is the kind of radical accessibility that transforms entire economies and creates opportunities where none existed before. Pi Network's mining protocol represents one of the most innovative approaches to blockchain participation ever developed. Users earn PiCoin by simply engaging with their mobile devices once daily, consuming minimal energy and requiring no specialized equipment whatsoever. This elegant simplicity has driven unprecedented adoption, particularly in regions where access to traditional mining infrastructure has been completely impossible. This isn't just about making mining easier. Pi Network is fundamentally reimagining what blockchain participation looks like. Pi Network's vision extends far beyond simple cryptocurrency mining. The platform supports peer-to-peer trading and community-driven commerce that allows users to exchange PiCoin for goods, services, and other digital assets within a rapidly expanding global network. This decentralized marketplace reflects Pi Network's commitment to real-world utility and economic empowerment, not just speculative trading. As the ecosystem continues to mature, Pi Network is actively working toward integration with external exchanges and merchant platforms, developments that will dramatically enhance liquidity and usability. These aren't distant promises, but concrete steps toward positioning PiCoin as a viable medium of exchange in both digital and physical environments. We're talking about a future where your daily PiCoin mining translates into real purchasing power for everything from groceries to global commerce. Web3 represents the next generation of internet infrastructure, an open and decentralized framework where users maintain complete control over their data, identities, and digital assets. Pi Network isn't just aligned with this vision, it's actively building the tools and infrastructure that make Web3 engagement accessible to everyday users without technical backgrounds. The Pi browser serves as a gateway to decentralized applications and services, allowing users to interact with the broader Web3 ecosystem without relying on centralized intermediaries. Pi domains provide blockchain-based identifiers for secure navigation, while smart contracts enable programmable transactions and automation that put financial control directly into users' hands. The digital identity features supports secure and verifiable user credentials, creating a foundation for trustless interactions across the entire ecosystem. These aren't just technical features, they're the building blocks of a new internet where users own their digital lives instead of renting them from big tech corporations. PiCoin represents a fundamentally different approach to digital assets. Unlike speculative tokens that derive value from market hype and investor sentiment, PiCoin is designed for utility and scalability. It facilitates real transactions, rewards meaningful participation, and powers decentralized applications that serve genuine user needs. The value of PiCoin is tied directly to real-world activity and community growth, making it a sustainable asset in the Web3 economy rather than another speculative bubble waiting to burst. As adoption increases, PiCoin is positioned to play a central role in digital commerce, identity verification, and decentralized governance systems that put decision-making power back into the hands of users. In an era of increasing digital risk and data breaches, Pi Network prioritizes security and transparency through robust encryption, decentralized validation, and user-controlled data protocols that protect both assets and personal information. Users can verify transactions, manage their digital identities, and participate in network governance with complete confidence in the system's integrity. This trust-based model is absolutely essential for long-term adoption and reflects the ethical foundation that drives Pi Network's mission. We're not just talking about secure transactions, but about building a financial system that users can trust with their economic futures. Pi Network understands that true financial revolution requires more than just new technology. It requires educated users who understand the systems they're participating in. Through comprehensive tutorials, active community forums, and extensive developer resources, the platform educates users about blockchain technology, crypto economics, and Web3 principles that empower them to make informed decisions and contribute meaningfully to the ecosystem's growth. This emphasis on education supports the development of local initiatives and entrepreneurial ventures that expand Pi Network's impact far beyond digital boundaries into real-world economic development and community building. Pi Network's roadmap includes several transformative milestones that will strengthen the platform's infrastructure and support its evolution into a comprehensive Web3 hub. The completion of the open mainnet launch represents just the beginning of this journey. Integration with external exchanges and merchant platforms will provide the liquidity and accessibility that transform PiCoin from an experimental digital asset into a practical medium of exchange. The expansion of decentralized applications and services will create an entire economy built on Pi Network's foundation, while enhanced smart contract functionality will enable increasingly sophisticated financial instruments and automated systems. The development of governance and voting mechanisms will ensure that Pi Network remains true to its community-driven principles as it grows and evolves. Selling PiCoin before full open mainnet launch and widespread utility integration could mean sacrificing exponential value growth that early adopters have positioned for years to capture. Every major wealth creation event in modern history has rewarded those who understood long-term value over short-term gains. Early Amazon investors who held through the dot-com crash became millionaires. Bitcoin holders who didn't sell during early volatility became legends. Pi Network presents the same opportunity but with stronger fundamentals and community support. Strategic patience allows the network to achieve stability, the ecosystem to expand to full potential, and PiCoin's value to reflect true utility rather than speculative pricing. This aligns with Pi Network's deliberate developmental approach and commitment to sustainable success. Are you planning to hold your Pi through the open mainnet launch, or are you considering selling early? Your strategy could determine your financial future, so share your thoughts in the comments. Pi Network's strategic alignment with Web3 principles represents one of the most underappreciated aspects of its trillion-dollar potential. As the internet evolves toward decentralization, user ownership, and interoperability, Pi Network is positioning itself as foundational infrastructure for this massive technological shift. Web3 is reshaping how digital assets interact with users, data management, and application development. Pi Network's integration enhances its relevance exponentially and expands potential use cases beyond traditional cryptocurrency applications. As Web3 adoption accelerates globally, PiCoin could become the primary currency for decentralized applications, digital identity systems, and peer-to-peer economies. This strategic positioning means Pi Network isn't just building another cryptocurrency, it's building the economic backbone of the next-generation internet. The implications for value creation are staggering when you consider Web3's potential impact on global commerce and digital interaction. Strategic investing requires honest risk assessment. Pi Network faces challenges including regulatory uncertainty, technological scaling requirements, and market volatility. However, Pi Network's transparent communication strategy, community-driven governance structure, and methodical developmental roadmap provide significant risk mitigation compared to typical cryptocurrency projects. The project's strength lies not in guaranteeing outcomes, but in demonstrated capacity to adapt, evolve, and overcome obstacles through community collaboration and strategic thinking. Investors should remain informed, actively engaged, and appropriately cautious while balancing optimism with critical analysis. What concerns do you have about Pi Network's future, and how do you think the community should address them? Honest discussion makes us stronger, so share your thoughts below. Pi Network stands at the most pivotal moment in its history. With open mainnet approaching rapidly, utility expanding across multiple sectors, and community engagement reaching unprecedented levels, the project is positioned for exponential growth that could redefine cryptocurrency success stories. Holding PiCoin today represents more than a financial decision. It's a vote of confidence in decentralized economics, community-driven innovation, and the belief that cryptocurrency can serve real people with real needs rather than just enriching early speculators and institutional investors. As Pi Network's ecosystem matures and adoption spreads across global markets, those who maintain strategic patience may find themselves at the forefront of a trillion-dollar economic transformation that reshapes how we think about money, value, and economic participation. The The next few months will determine whether you become part of crypto's greatest success story or another cautionary tale about selling too early. Pi Network's strategic foundation is solid, the community is unprecedented, and the timing is perfect for those who understand long-term value creation. This analysis is educational content, not financial advice. Always conduct your own research and make decisions based on your personal financial situation. However, if you believe in Pi Network's revolutionary vision, like millions of pioneers worldwide, strategic patience could be your path to financial transformation. What's your Pi Network strategy? Are you holding for the trillion-dollar vision or selling for quick profits? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments, because your perspective helps our entire community make better decisions. If this strategic analysis helped you understand Pi Network's potential, show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing for more insider insights. The financial revolution isn't coming, it's happening right now, and Pi Network is leading the charge toward a more inclusive, accessible, and user-controlled future. If this deep dive into Pi Network's barrier-breaking innovations has opened your eyes to the possibilities ahead, show your support by hitting that like button. Your engagement helps more pioneers around the world discover these insights and join our growing community. Make sure you're subscribed and that notification bell is active, because Pi Network developments are happening rapidly, and you don't want to miss any critical updates that could impact your Pi journey. What's your biggest takeaway from today's exploration of how Pi Network is creating a new chapter in finance? I read every comment and love hearing your perspectives on where this incredible movement is heading.